Besides being a singer who has always been involved in controversies, Chris Brown is a financially successful man who likes to enjoy his fortune. But have you ever thought about how this rapper lives? In this video, you will find out everything about Chris Brown's luxurious life. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds, you got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Career. Born in 1989 in Tappahannock, Virginia, Christopher Maurice Brown, better known as Chris Brown, is a famous hip-hop and rap singer. From a very early age, the young man was interested in the artistic world, learning to sing and dance by himself, inspired by the phenomenon Michael Jackson. He was discovered by a producer at the age of 13, but it was at 16 that he released his first album, which was very well accepted by the public, selling 2 million copies in the United States. Throughout his career, his most successful songs were Run It, With You, Say Goodbye, No Guidance, Kiss Kiss, and many others. To get an idea of what a phenomenon he is, Brown has sold over 30 million albums worldwide, and over 84 million singles, making him one of the most successful artists in history. Even though his personal life is often surrounded by controversy, Chris Brown has tried to show his fans and the world that he can evolve more every day. And because of such success in his musical career, today the singer can enjoy a life full of comfort and luxury. Old Mansion. Chris Brown is a very successful name in the hip-hop style of music. As a result, the singer has plenty of money to invest in luxury residences. One of the houses that once belonged to the singer is located in the prime residential neighborhood of the Hollywood Hills. In the city of Los Angeles, California, the modern property is on a small, steep lot, which brought as an alternative a vertical house project, divided into 6 levels that were very well used. There are 3,000 square feet of internal space, with 3 very well decorated bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, a living room with double-height ceilings and a large glass wall with a view to the outside. Right next to this room is the very modern and well-equipped kitchen. Before the property was acquired by Chris Brown, the architecture was very clean, prioritizing lighter furniture and little color. When it became his home, the artist made significant changes, making the place cozier and more colorful. Everywhere you can see graffiti, drawings on the walls, something that has everything to do with the singer's personality. For example, in his covered garage, living room, and also in the kitchen. In the external area, what draws a lot of attention is the swimming pool in a not very common shape, being quite long, an ideal place to relax. In this area you can also enjoy a fireplace, an area with sun loungers with the floor covered in sand to simulate a private beach, and even a big screen. The view to the mountains is also a highlight of the property, and it is possible to enjoy the landscape from any room in the house. It is not known for sure how much Chris Brown paid for this property, but when he sold it in 2013, he pocketed $1,700,000. Current mansion. Chris Brown is quite fond of unconventional properties. He lives these days in Tarzana, a district of Los Angeles, California, USA. The property has more than 32,000 square feet of land and 8,200 square feet of living area, and consists of 6 bedrooms with floor-to-ceiling glass windows, and impressive 8 bathrooms, including the toilet. Everywhere you can enjoy a beautiful view of the city and the mountains. As could not be otherwise, Chris Brown has drawn graffiti on the external and internal walls of the residence. As he is passionate about this kind of art, the paintings reveal his feelings and personality, making him feel truly at home. To entertain himself on his days off, the singer has a game room with an arcade, and also a home theater room with armchairs for 14 people. In the external area there is also a basketball court that also serves as a backdrop for his clips and a space for parties. To receive his friends, the covered garage has room for 3 cars and an open space that can accommodate your other luxurious vehicles. To enjoy the sunny days, Chris Brown can have fun in the saltwater pool with a spa tub. In this area there are also 2 fireplaces to keep warm on colder days. Even though he is a globally known person, the singer didn't hesitate to share his address on the internet. He disclosed the location of his residence to hold a bazaar for his fans, selling items from his extensive collection of clothes and shoes. To keep the singer safe, the mansion has 16 cameras that keep a 24-hour watch on the surrounding area. Currently, some sources estimate that Chris Brown's house is worth around $4,600,000. Cars. If there is one thing that Chris Brown loves to spend his money on, it is luxury automobiles. He has a garage full of real speed machines. One of the simplest vehicles in the singer's garage is a Rezvani tank, a military-style SUV built with safety in mind. An amazing feature of this car is its thermal night vision, and to acquire this robust automobile one must fork out around $155,000. He also has a Porsche 911 Turbo, a very coveted sports car that reaches a top speed of 198 miles per hour and accelerates from 0 to 62 miles in 2.8 seconds. To own such a sports car, one has to invest about $230,000. Raising the bar even higher, the rapper has a Lamborghini Huracan that was customized by the company RDB. The transformation was amazing, being covered with a print of pyramids that reflect different colors depending on the position of the vehicle. It is impossible not to notice this emblematic sports car driving through the streets of Los Angeles. And not to mention the amount of money paid for the customization. To acquire such a machine it is necessary to invest around $300,000. Another of Chris Brown's cars that has undergone new finishes from the same company is his Lamborghini Aventador Extra Large, a 750 horsepower vehicle. The colors chosen for this gradient were lilac and blue, giving a youthful look to the bodywork and wheels. And to buy this model of car, not counting the customization, it is necessary to pay something around $500,000. The singer has also been caught on the streets by paparazzi driving a Bugatti Veyron, one of the most expensive and desired supercars in the world. No wonder it costs more than an impressive $1.5 million. Chris Brown is really too rich to invest in so many luxury cars. Absurd expenses. Like most rap and hip-hop singers, Chris Brown is a guy who likes to flaunt style, always being dressed in clothes and accessories that cost real fortunes. Something that Chris Brown seems to like absurdly is sneakers. He has a huge closet all surrounded by shelves from floor to ceiling with countless pairs. If he wore a different model every day of the year, he would certainly have a few years without repeating his shoes. His closet must really be worth a fortune. Besides shoes, he also likes to wear designer clothes. In a photo he posted on Instagram, Brown is wearing a monogrammed jumpsuit and a canvas bomber jacket by Gucci, for a total look worth $5,800. As for being able to carry his accessories in style, he has a Louis Vuitton airplane-shaped bag, an item that costs a whopping $39,000. When it comes to jewelry, the rapper is no exception either. He has several luxurious watches to compose his costume, such as a white ceramic Richard Mille with 100 limited units existing in the world. It is no wonder that it costs $150,000. Another watch he owns is an 18K white gold Richard Mille, which has only 20 units produced entirely by hand. And it is because of its rarity that the accessory is worth around $750,000. Jet. Chris Brown is a singer who is always seen using small jets to get around and fulfill his concert schedule. Some sources claim that he has his own private plane, while other sources say that the rapper actually charters flights. What is really known is that he uses a Gulfstream 4, a twin-engine business jet for long-haul flights and full of amenities for a smooth and comfortable trip. And if Chris Brown really rents this aircraft, he pays about $110,000 per flight. Personal life. Rihanna's ex-boyfriend Chris Brown has much of his private life in the media spotlight. Mainly because of his romantic relationships and his controversies, his most famous relationship was with singer Rihanna, with whom he stayed together for almost 2 years. After a troubled breakup involving violence, the two eventually reconciled, but then broke up again. From 2011 until 2016, the singer lived a relationship of many comings and goings with actress and model Karrueche Tran. In 2014, Chris Brown got involved in a one-night stand with Nia Guzman, who ended up getting pregnant, and so the rapper had his first daughter, Royalty. He was also romantically involved with Amika Harris, with whom he had his second child, Aiko, but they were no longer together since the pregnancy. However, they keep a good relationship until today. After that, Chris Brown was seen by paparazzi with Diamond Brown, but no confirmed dating, and the model recently gave birth, and everything indicates that the baby is Chris Brown's son. Besides these more serious romances, the rapper has had relationships with several other girls, but nothing has been made official by him. Business. Far beyond being a singer, Chris Brown likes to secure other sources of income by investing in other areas outside the stage. He has already said in interviews that he owns 14 units of the Burger King fast food franchise, which guarantees him a good financial return, taking into consideration that the average annual profit of such a franchise in the United States is $175,000. The artist can receive an estimated $2,400,000 per year from all his franchises. For someone as wealthy as Chris Brown, this income may be considered quite small, but it already guarantees him some extra money. In addition, the artist launched his own branded clothing line called Black Pyramid in 2012, which has been still producing and selling stylish and youthful looks to this day. Chris Brown has also partnered with retailer SoFlo Snacks, launching his own limited edition breakfast cereal called Breezy's Cosmic Crunch, which will be sold with award-winning codes. A great way for the singer to promote his products and brands is on social media, such as Instagram, where he has got over 100 million followers. Fortune. Many people wonder how much wealth Chris Brown has accumulated. He has been making money from music since he was 16 years old, and his biggest source of income is from his concerts and tours that gather huge crowds. Some sources claim that he receives a fee for each performance that varies from $300,000 to $500,000, depending on the date, occasion, and the size of the audience. In addition to this, the star also gives performances commonly called residencies, which consist of several more intimate performances at a specific location, which in Chris Brown's case is a nightclub in Las Vegas. Not to mention the money he rakes in from playing his music and music videos on the internet, such as on streaming platforms like Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, and on his YouTube channel, which has more than 22 million subscribers and almost 13 billion total views. And even though some sources point out that Chris Brown's net worth is $50 million, with the standard of living he leads, and his varied sources of income, his fortune is probably much higher than this estimated figure. Hey, you liked the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel videos to satisfy your curiosity.